Hey everyone, welcome back. Before we exit this room, we're actually going to come over to this side here. There's an item on the ground. There's a lot of NPC dialogue in this area, so just be aware of that. Check the paths I don't normally go down. Alright, over here we have our boss merchant dude.
Oh, I had hoped. Have you? Oh, the town's gone.
Alright, he doesn't have a
What
lot to
treasures do
say.
you have for me today?
He's there when we need him. Over here we have, I think it's Fang Yao and Hey Yozai. So just come
You
between them.
mentioned you travel far and wide. Have you ever seen red vines? Like these?
Alright, talk to her.
Hadashi, if you... I'll stay here.
Alright, she'll stay here, which is great.
You've arrived at that merchant aside from. Let me check the town. I'm worried about here. I'll head out first.
Alright, and he's going to head out, which is great. We're going to follow this path around. We're actually going to the place where we fought our first spawning demon. Alright, nothing will spawn there this time. In fact, I think the panda merchant's there. Previously, I said try to save 5 bamboo shoots. Because I want to get his benediction. Alright. This one increases damage dealt if 9 discipline skills are known. So, going to be awesome. It'll stack with what we've already got on the axe, and that'll just increase damage. In fact, it'll combo. So if you've got 3, 6, and 9, the combo special will actually go up to 12, so increasing damage even further, which is very cool. Alright, coming out here. Eventually, Fang Yao, I think, is behind this door. Alright, we have the item over here. We have Wuchang chilling out and just complaining about how sore his legs are. Alright, I'm just going to skip this. There we go. So, we don't have anything to give him, but he's here when we need him because we'll be, I can't speak. We will be handing him a whole bunch of items. So that's pretty much it for NPCs here. We've got one more, and this part's crucial because this will determine what sort of ending we're getting, alright?
Will you look at that?
So this is a storyteller.
Fancy seeing you again.
Alright.
Young un.
Go through his dialogue slowly. So we're going to say, what kind of favor? I do not. The bow people. Okay, so right here, if you refuse to help, you're going to have to pick this option twice. Okay, so refuse to help and then refuse again. What that will do is that will lock you into the successor of the bow, I think it is, ending. This will cut the story very, very short. All right, so for the sake of the walkthrough, I'm not going to do this. I would recommend doing this on your either second or third playthrough, just to get that out of the way there. But yeah, as soon as we beat the bow magus or whatever it is, we will end up triggering the end credits and stuff, which leaves out a whole huge amount of content. So honestly, don't do it. Agree to help. If you do want to make a backup save here, you can obviously do that and then carry on with the story that way. I don't backup save though, so we're just going to carry on. Agree to help.
You're a good one. Now I can rest.
All right.
She's hiding. Kill her.
So he's all happy. We got the polygonal. I can't even say that word. Container. Polygonal. I have no idea. All right, and we have this awkward guy.
Halt! I have been serving the Lord.
Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so just checking no NPCs to talk to throughout Annalum. Loudspire throughout that. Sweet. So we are set. Just going to rest, just to reset the world state, get everyone where they need to be, and we'll carry on forward. Alright, you can't kill these dudes. I always thought there was an item around here. Oh, there is in front of him. Now, this is where things get interesting, because original game that I played, You used to have to kill everything in this area. Now you'll see you can only lock onto one target, and these guys aren't hostile. The guy on the left isn't hostile. Once we kill this dude, everything is fine. So the Ming Knight, not hostile. Can't lock onto him, can't attack him. So kind of a weird one. It's made it a little bit easier, which is great because this area was kind of overwhelming as it was. Same time, like, that's just a Souls game. Like, that is purely the bread and butter of any Souls game. Finding difficulty and stuff like that. But anyways, so yeah. Not sure how I like that. This dude we're just going to tackle head on. Right, get as close as possible to him because he will shoot you and it hurts. We have an item. For these dudes. Alright, we have a new enemy type, so I'm going to put on Divine Ward. And a... what do you call it? Temperance. Just going to get behind this guy. These guys pack a punch, alright? And they have very, like, stunning sort of moves. So, this guy and the other variant, there's a much larger variant, and they just stun the crap out of you. Pretty much just barrage them with attacks. What did he drop? Oh, he dropped a mask. Cool. We do have a chest over here. I missed this on the walkthrough group. Alright, it is a benediction. Whoa, creepy dude. Sweet, we have an item on the ground over here. Alright, again, can't lock onto... Oh, we can lock onto that dude. We can't attack these guys. They'll help us beat this big guy. He's not too tough. There we go. Otherwise, they're pretty happy just doing their own thing. No items, cool. Alright, come down here. I think we've got an infected dude. Now, 2 trains of thought here, and I'm just trying to click to see where the bird is. There it is. Swap out for a knife. There we go. Alright, 2 trains of thought here. Through this way, if you're struggling and you don't have much health and stuff like that, there is this is the Shu Temple. Would have been here ages ago. There's a shrine in there. Alright, if you want a quick run back to this boss, by all means, go grab that. However, I don't think this boss is that difficult, so I'm just going to force smash my way through the whole thing. Probably... You know what, let's just keep that on. We'll take an Aurum Feather. We'll put on Divine Ward, and away we go. So I've got 2 Temperance left. I should be able to just brute force my way through this boss fight. Alright. I think I'm probably going to struggle with the stamina recovery, but honestly, if we just back her up against a wall and just carry on attacking, should be able to just barge our way right through the fight. Recover some stamina. Smack to the face. Yep, she's on the ground again. Brute force. Oh, you're not dead? Rude, I didn't know you could heal. There we go. Alright, so we got a stone needle for our temperance, as well as bowblood. And I think she gives us a spell as well. Did she give us a spell? No? Okay, that's fine. I'm not bitter. Anyways, we're just going to make our way to the next shrine. Like I said, piss ass easy with that one. Item over here, there it is. Just going to make our way to the shrine. Now, this is going to divert to another path down here. We'll be taking that path in a second. Because to be honest, I didn't think I'd get this far this quick. Coming up top here, again, if you want to push forward towards the shrine, by all means, there's an elite enemy up here. I'm just tackling this content because it's on the way, and honestly, I don't feel very threatened by anything around here. Axe just munches everything. Alright, we have a chest. Making our way down the stairs. Rude, random red pillar thing. Fixed origin pills. And we have a shrine. Now it's probably going to be a good thing to rest here. Alright, so first up, let's go. What am I struggling with at the moment? You know what? Stamina would be a good thing to have here. I have bow blood. I wonder if I can spend that anywhere. Cool. Don't have any of those. Alright, cool. For the temperance, I'm actually going to change some of these needles up. So I have, what does this do? Stimulate your blah, blah, blah. Attack power. Cool. I'm going to get rid of agility, I think. We're going to pop in, what is it? Increases duration. That sounds like a good idea. Status, yeah. Duration seems fine. Strength is great because we're using axe, so by all means. And we may as well change up the benedictions. So I don't think we have 9 at the moment, but it's there if we need it. Cool. Rest. Alright. Got a decent amount of content to tackle from here on out, so I'm going to try and do my best. This is pretty much where the path splits, alright? Going out this door directly ahead of us will take us through the main story progression. We're going to take on the Bomagus. I think that's her name. So come on out, back upstairs. We're going to go across this little red bridge thing. Alright, we have a whole bunch of these dudes here. Now you do sort of want to take them out as they come. Just be very aware that there's a boulder at the top of this sort of ridge, so if you get too close to that, it's going to spawn. There's a big guy behind it as well. God damn, I was picking up an item, buddy. Cool. Okay, so be careful of boulder. Rude. Oh, and another one? God damn, how many of those things drop? So, you can see the boulder. Just dodge over here into the bush. Nothing behind us. Alright, we got the big dude here. Just gonna dodge. Apparently we want to fight in close quarters. Use the cards we dealt with. Alright, come over here, grab this item. To the right is progression. We're actually going to go to the left first. Alright, we have Nian to talk to. And is there an item through here? There is. Soul grass. Okay. Come over here, grab the item on the ground. Yeah, it's going to be a sad boy. I don't know why I just took a health and killed the bird. Wait for him to stop crying. May as well grab this over here. The Sword of Exorcism. Talk to him.
What manner?
Alright. Whatever I've done, I don't think you can induce a fight with him. Taken the right steps according to all the guides. I've done multiple steps. I've done different ways of doing it. Even in the walkthrough prep, I picked a different option to see if I could fight him, and I could not. That's all right. I mean, he gives us a weapon anyways. Grab this bambooling. Right, there's a bird up here. We have a gourd upgrade over to our right. Cool, and this is a mimic shrine. Temper and attack. Screw you, buddy. I don't think there's anything else around here. Cool, so what we're going to do is level up, like we always do every shrine. Upgrade our gourd. We're going to reset the world state, and then we're going to walk past where Nian was. So, where is the gourd upgrades? You can't do that, that's fine. Oh, no, don't want to get rid of that stuff. 1 point. Reset the world state. Forgive me for the snoring in the background, my dogs are always sleepy. Alright, so Nian actually should be behind here now. Alright. If you go to the teleport part, you'll see his little face. That's why, because he's behind those doors. Anywho, coming on through here. Alright, right where he was sitting should be an item. You should get a weapon, the Sword of Judgment, as well as his armor set as well. I think that is a weapon that you need for your all weapons trophy too. Alright, coming on down. This area all should be pretty familiar. I think originally there was like a big dude up here or something like that. I used to be a big dude with a gun standing here when we first came through this area. In this little hut here, you want to be real careful. There's a guy with a gun behind this wall. There's a whole bunch of fire pots, so you just want to go in, go out. Alright, wait for him to blow himself up. I have struck chances where he doesn't do that. You can just dodge in and smack him. Much easier to see what he shoots first, though. Grab the Scorn Great Axe from that one. Again, trophy related. Alright. Pick up the items. We're going to come through here. Which one is... It's this one. Alright. Take out Birdman. I knew there was an item on the ground here. Alright, we're just going to make our way to the next shrine. That'll probably be all of the episode that I need. So first on, you're going to come up here. Alright. That thing that was shooting us was on that pillar up there. This makes it a bit easier getting rid of her first. Especially when you've got a whole bunch of crap to deal with, plus trying to listen to her dialogue. Now, you don't have to kill this dude, you can completely run past him, but he's an enemy, I want to try and kill him. Cool. Alright, got that one there. I don't think there's any items around here. There might be something on there, but we're going that direction anyways, so come up top here. We're going to go to the right hand side. Be very careful around these pots, alright? These traps right here, they're explosive. They will kill you when they blow up the pots. So we're just going to hug this wall here. We're going to come into this place. Alright, that'll open up the door. This enemy can be kind of spicy, so just be careful. Okay, we lose a bit of a chump there, but normally he hits pretty hard. Alright, come over to the left room, grab the mercury, come over to the right room here, and this will take us out into a farmstead. Alright. We also have a shrine over here that, again, is a mimic shrine. So, buff up. Nope. And before we rest at the shrine, we have this weirdo over here just chilling out in a hole that he's dug. I believe this is the last interaction that we have with him, so I don't know what his deal is, but that's fine. Yeah, there was more to do in this area. I guess not. And you know what? Still got 10 minutes to spare. Bugger it. Let's just get to the next shrine. As well rest. Honestly, after any NPC engagement, I try to rest just in case there's like a extra piece of dialogue or something that shows up on the teleporty bit. But for this guy, unfortunately not. He just wants to stay stuck in his little hole thing. So away you go, bud. You're alright. Cool. We have an item straight out here. Again, explosive traps. Be careful with this crap. This dude over here. Cool. Nice and dead. Alright, and he was guarding a blood of Changhong. Need a firebox. And from here, we're just going to come down this pillar here. This will take us right back to where we were before. And we're going to carry on with progression. I thought that was an item, but it was just a shiny dude. Take out the dude. Grab items. We have a bird and a dude. Nope, there is an item over here. So, this dude used to be hostile. These guys used to be hostile. Everyone in this next area used to be hostile. It was a mess, but it was interesting because it made it like tactical on how you tackled who was fighting you. Grab this item here. Alright, come on through the doors here. We're going to go to the left first. I'll grab the item on the ground. I'm not sure if there's anything on the other side. Just let them hash it out. They'll sort themselves out. Oh yeah, there's an item. Brood. Alright, from here we're just going to come down. How much temperance do we have? Oh, nice. You know what? I'm going to use the temperance here. Alright, this will smash the ground a few times, just dodge straight through it. Taking out the big guy first is sometimes the easiest bet. Little birdman and another birdman. No! Hate that attack. Now, you can quite easily run past all of this shit. You got a benediction in the chest. What did one of them drop? He dropped his body armor. Cool. And over here we have a radiant red feather. Moving on forward, I'm actually going to use up my spell before it goes. We have an enemy we can drop down onto. Honestly, in the past I've struggled with this, but I don't think it's that bad. We also have a bambooling here, so make sure you grab him. Alright. Radiant Feather again. Alright, coming up these stairs here. This is the enemy we're going to drop onto. Make life easier for yourself. Oh, there's another dude. I'll grab the chest. We got the sun pendant. We got mercury clump. Now we're just going to figure out where we are. We're going to go through this path here. Drop down. Alright, we'll take out this guy here. We'll move on forward. Now, this area, we need to prioritize a couple of things. So there is a bambooling. Just for the sake of getting him, I'd say prioritize him. Alright, there's a bambooling just above where my head is now. Okay, so that's on a little bridge towards a cave system. That's going to be top priority for a couple of reasons. There's the bow lady over there. She's going to start shooting us as soon as we drop down. Getting to that cave will stop her from doing that. So take out the bird. I'm going to dodge down. These enemies are full of despair build-up, so just ignore them for the moment. Alright. Follow down. Grab the bambooling. Choice. Dog followed. Bird. He's just going to carry on talking. I don't believe she comes back and shoots us. I could be wrong. I guess we'll find out. Nope, she's not shooting us yet. Cool. And the Crimson Lantern Brute is up there if you want that. Otherwise, you can just run past all of this shit. In fact, I'd recommend that for this particular area. Alright, we're going to come through here. There's a whole bunch of corruption. What we're going to do is just come near this thing. It'll explode. Grab the item next to it. We're going to get corrupted. Just dodge. Or attack your way through here, whatever. These things will follow us, so if you do want to come and attack them. There we go. It's up the stairs here. Cool, all sorted. I can hear a bird. Grab the item. Oh, the bird is out there. That's fine. We'll grab that next episode because there is a boss through there. And one more thing. If you want to rest by all means, please do that. There is an enemy straight through these doors. So, he's going to jump out. You really want to do a quick dodge. Just like that. Alright, Radiant Red Feather, Mercury Essence. And he's guarding an item and a chest. Twin Lion Pendant. Alright, and pretty much this is it. So we have 2 boss fights coming up next episode. We have Hong Lao, I think her name is, and the Bow Magus. So if you're going for that ending, this will be where you finish up. Oh, sorry, after killing that enemy, that will be where you finish up. 3 of those. Let's go. 1. May as well add that to the stamina basket. That's cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time for more Wuchang.